Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
We are watching a winter storm that could create some dangerous driving conditions tomorrow. This graphic shows everyone in Metro Detroit is in for some kind of ice, snow, or rain, or a combination of all of those.
DTE is preparing for the ice to weigh down tree limbs and power lines and potentially cause power outages. The utility company has called in hundreds of crews from other states and has 1,500 workers ready to go tomorrow.
With a little wind behind it all. Yeah, the winter weather tops our news at 6. I'm Devin Skillian.
And I'm Christy McDonald in for Kimberly Gale tonight. Let's get right over to forewarned meteorologist Kim Adams with the timing and what we can expect for all of this. Kim?
Well, Christy and Devin, the National Weather Service and those of us meteorologists have really struggled with this over the last 24 hours. Ice storms are very, very difficult because we're talking about a 1 or 2 degree difference in temperature can make all the difference in the forecast. It's very, very difficult. But here's what we're thinking as of right now. Winter storm warning in effect tomorrow from noon until 4 north of I-69. This includes the Thumb, where they could receive heavy snow. Anywhere in pink here you see that'll be heavy snow. It's this area here that includes Washtenaw, Livingston, Oakland, Macomb, and St. Clair counties. An ice storm warning from noon until 4 a.m. Significant icing by tomorrow afternoon and evening in these areas, and then add to it some wind, and that's where we're really concerned about those power outages. Now for Wayne County in blue, a winter weather advisory from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. So it goes into effect a little earlier because this rain is going to be coming up from the south. Could start briefly though as a period of freezing rain, so there's concern for travel in those areas as well. How much ice? A lot in some areas, as much as 3/4 of an inch of ice expected in Ann Arbor, a little less than that in Howell, but all over Metro Detroit, we are concerned about the possibility of ice, freezing rain, and also some light snow in areas as well. So weather impacts tomorrow. Low in the morning, you're fine for your morning commute. Moderate by noon, 4 to 8 o'clock. High problems with travel. Download the Forewarned Weather app and you can get interactive radar right in the palm of your hand, so you'll know exactly what you're going to get in your neighborhood, whether it's rain, freezing rain, sleet, or snow. This is the best way to find out. Download the Forewarned Weather app.
All right, Kim, we'll see you in a bit. Now to an issue that impacts communities throughout Detroit and the suburbs.
Yeah, as we get closer to the spring, police are again seeing more dangerous driving and drag racing through the city streets. Sean Lay alive along Woodward in Royal Oak, an especially big problem there, Sean.
It can be, and look guys, we had nice weather over the weekend. Lots of cruisers out here, lots of guys showing off their cars and revving those engines. That's what drives neighbors crazy. Those revving engines could be as loud as a Metallica concert. People here want to know what's the police plan about this dangerous driving and loud driving. In the city, in the suburb, the moment there is a hint of warmer weather, dangerous drivers hit our streets. Woodward Avenue in Royal Oak over this past weekend was packed with souped-up cars with their ear-splitting sound of revving engines and some drag racing. Sarah Hanna lives right off of Woodward.
When the weather's nice, they're out. It's like clockwork. Fridays, Saturdays.
Tonight, Sarah points to a danger we didn't know about. Those dangerous drivers use her street as a cut-through. With 2 babies at home, speeding cars were the last thing she thought she'd have to worry about.
The concern for me is that my street is a conduit to Woodward, and so many a times they'll actually come down this street, which there are children, elderly people here.
Let's go south to Detroit. Police there say its crackdown on drifting and drag racing made an impact.
We conducted over 604 traffic stops. They issued over 370 tickets, impounded over 144 vehicles. Of that, 12 of those vehicles were reported stolen and recovered.
Along with multiple felony arrests and 35 illegal guns taken off the streets. In the heart of February, dangerous drivers already something so many have to deal with. Cold out here right now. Already some drivers are getting ready tonight to show off their cars. Birmingham police right up this way tell me no tolerance policy on drag racing and revving those engines. They say they'll also work with Oakland County Sheriff's deputies for stepped up patrols. We checked with Detroit today. They tell us they do not want they don't want to reveal exactly when they step up patrols for drifting and drag racing. They say rule of thumb, if it's warm, expect police to be out there. Royal Oak police tell me they had to clear this lot out. We watched them over the weekend. Officer just came through as well because of business complaints. Guys, it's Motor City. We love cars, but the neighbors say the noise is just deafening. We can hear it. Back to you.
Yeah, and sometimes it's worse than noise. We've seen it also turn awfully dangerous. All right, Sean. Let's turn now to the tragedy at Michigan State. Friends and family saying goodbye to Ariel Anderson today.
The 19-year-old sophomore was one of 3 students killed during the shooting last week. Funeral services were held today at Zion Hope Baptist Church on Detroit's east side. Ariel was in class at Berkey Hall when she was shot and killed. The Grosse Pointe North High School graduate was a star student who wanted to be a surgeon. A letter written by her mother brought many people to tears today.
Ari, Mommy misses you so much. Only God knows what I would give just to feel your touch.
Funeral services for Brian Frazier and Alex Verner were held over the weekend.
Now, in the week since the shooting, you've probably seen and heard the slogan Spartan Strong. It's a fund that helps the 5 students who are still in the hospital and students who are on campus. But scammers are trying to take advantage by creating fake merchandise. Consumer investigator Hank Winchester went to East Lansing, try to help us spot the counterfeits. Hank.
It was bound to happen, and it's infuriating. High-tech thieves selling fake merchandise, making you think that you're supporting the Spartan Fund. You're not. So what can you do to be safe? Well, it's important that you look for logos like this one here. That way you know it's legit.
Spartan Strong. It's not just a saying, it's become an impactful brand that's benefiting students here on campus. Money from official merchandise sold goes directly to the Spartan Fund.
All officially licensed merchandise is going to have a hologram decal or a official mark like this embedded in the product.
Stephanie Burkett is a retail manager here on MSU's campus. She knows all about fake merchandise. It's become big business.
It happens mostly during times of hot markets, so if we go to championships.
Cashing in on a tragedy seems unthinkable, but not to some scammers. In fact, take a look at this photo. Parents on campus last weekend at Michigan State supporting students. But now take a look at this shot. The same people in the photo, but the sweatshirts, they've been photoshopped. Look closely, you can spot it. They were sold online, but don't support the official Spartan Fund. But scammers make you think it does. The Attorney General working to go after those profiting off this situation. But the reality is scammers are selling goods, making calls, sending emails, trying to get your cash. The Better Business Bureau in southeastern Michigan telling Help Me Hank, be cautious.
Unfortunately, there's any type of tragedy such as what's happened at Michigan State. Scammers come out of the woodwork. They start creating crowdfunding sites, GoFundMes, saying that they are benefiting the victims, when in reality they don't know the victims at all.
The t-shirts supporting the Spartan Fund, they sold out very quickly. There are a few items that are available right now. More will likely be available soon. Again, these official items help support the Spartan Fund. All that money going to help the students right here on campus. We're in East Lansing. Hank Winchester, Help Me Hank, Local 4.
All right, Hank, now Michigan State just released a list of approved Spartan Strong vendors. We've got that on the Help Me Hank page at clickondetroit.com.
Now to a headache for drivers, and I mean a big headache. The I-75 construction project that has been on hold all winter, well, it's starting back up again. MDOT crews will be rebuilding the southbound lanes from 13 Mile to 696, and it begins with a full freeway closure this weekend. Priya Mann is live in Royal Oak with what drivers need to know. Oh, Priya, I'm not looking forward to this, let's be honest.
No. Nobody's looking forward to Christy, but get this. We enjoyed that brief reprieve when both directions of I-75 were open. That's going to change starting Friday when the southbound lanes move to the northbound lanes with a concrete barrier in between. And just take a look here along I-75. MDOT crews are already getting prepared ahead of that Friday closure.
Sometimes it's very frustrating, especially if I'm running late.
This weekend, both directions of I-75 will be closed between I-696 and Square Lake Road as MDOT prepares to rebuild the southbound lanes of I-75 from 13 Mile to I-696.
Tired of it. You know, I'm ready to be able to drive on the freeway and get to where I'm going without the hassle.
Then starting Monday, two-way traffic will share the northbound lanes of I-75 between 13 Mile and I-696. This stays in place for the remainder of the construction season.
So what that means for southbound drivers is if you don't exit at 14 Mile, the next available exit is 9 Mile.
The I-75 freeway closure starts at 11 Friday night and reopens at 5 Monday morning. All ramps to northbound I-75 will be closed from I-696 to 14 Mile. All ramps to southbound I-75 will be closed from M59 to 11 Mile.
The purpose for the closure is to allow us to implement a traffic shift where southbound traffic shifts over to the northbound side, shares it with the northbound motorists, separated by a temporary concrete barrier.
While drivers are frustrated, small business owners are worried. This BP gas station at 11 Mile and I-75 has had a significant drop in business since construction started several years ago.
Now they said this one is like in the end of the year.
You hopeful this is the year?
I don't know.
Yeah, his fingers are crossed. Just take a look at this BP gas station. Only one driver here right now. The owner says at this time during rush hour, his gas station would have been packed. Again, that closure starting at 11 p.m. on Friday. For a more detailed list of detours and ramp closures, we've got a full list on clickondetroit.com. Reporting live in Royal Oak, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
All right, thanks so much, Priya. And that's not all. It's that infomercial, but wait, there's more. This weekend, westbound 696 will close between Telegraph and I-275 in Oakland County. Crews will be prepping the freeway for a traffic shift with just 2 westbound lanes open through late fall. That's going to reopen on Monday morning.
Good weekend to stay in.
That's right.
Looks like.
No driving.